C, oh, this way. EDonk is our only
Here we can do like the that famous painting. You know, like where you
David, Michelangelo's David, maybe.
Yes, that one.
Like that.
I'll be David. I'll put my package out like this.
Okay. Daniel Negreanu style.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you guys missed the previous 30 seconds. That was some good shit right there. Good morning, EDonk.
Good morning.
Can you thank the loyal Fade the Mahoney viewers for joining us today?
Thank you to all the viewers for joining us this morning. It's a pleasure having you part of the Mahoney community.
That was really nice. Today's thesis that I've come up with is we have lots of people on here who are, for the most part, really bad at sports betting, but there is no one better than this guy right here, the EDonk. I've got some stuff to go over today. I hope I can cover all of it, but did you get it right this time?
I don't fucking know. Here, we'll try it both ways here.
No, that way was wrong. You just had it right. We're good. All right.
I don't think so.
Let's do some quick recaps. I'm going to start off with my Kingmaker text from this morning because I have a tendency to forget about it if I don't do it. So believe it or not, he wanted to just brush over the fact that he had his KL special 11 star on San Francisco. Again, mentioned that real quick, but he did go 8-4 yesterday, and he's now 120-66, brushing over the fact that his bomb was a dud. He's betting on New England as a 5-star to win outright tonight, and he also likes the over. So Kingmaker, didn't forget you this time. Quick shout out to you.
Wait, so he likes New England. How many points are they getting?
Yeah, he likes the money line for them. Not sponsored by DraftKings, but the current line is, according to DraftKings, they are currently getting 2.5, and they're plus 120 on the money line.
Yeah, I think
we'll get to the NFL in a little bit. I just wanted to make sure we had Kingmaker.
Don't wave your hand at me. Don't do this. Don't do that.
I'm sorry. I know. After what you did this weekend in sports betting, you're cranky. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Yeah. Don't brush me up.
You're right. I'm sorry.
You don't do that to the whales.
That's right.
Be nice.
All right. So let's just get into some EDonk stats. You had an 11-star bomb on the Michigan Wolverines. Congratulations. However, you did release 9 total games, starting off with an 11-star winner, and you still lost 4 stars. That's pretty tough to do. 3-6 overall. Started off that big and ended up with a loser. In the Circa contest, I've got this on another screen here. We went 2-3, so we have fallen below the 500 mark. And believe it or not, EDonk, you got both of your games wrong. You had the Jaguars, which just missed, and you had the Broncos, which also lost. So Trevor went 1-1, or more importantly, Jody went 1-1. Colts winner, Falcons loser. I had the Steelers, and I continue to be white hot. Next one, and well, why don't you just go ahead and explain what you did last night in the Sunday night football game?
Yeah, so this was a deep dive analytics. We have a nice little channel in Slack in the DGF community where you can exchange wagers, and leading up to the evening, I was kind of had it in the back of my head who I wanted, and kind of like the Chiefs, and we just as time went on, it was clear to me that earlier in the week, I was just being my normal Mahoney self, right? And I was like, oh yeah, like we're gonna take the points with the Broncos and put it in for Circa. And, so I was thinking about that, and then I messaged Macaroni, who's my partner. We are Donkaroni, and we are a corporation, so we book and place bets, and we split the action. So I messaged him and I said, I think I'm going to drop a bomb on Kansas City, and he's like, hey, whatever you want, and then he as we were discussing this, I saw that one time who we've had on the show, who's a massive Mahoney, put a large wager on Kansas City. So then I just assumed that I was thinking on the same wavelength as this massive Mahoney. So the name of the show, Fade the Mahoney. So I switched and took the Broncos plus the points.
So
and we wagered, I think it was a total of like 1,200, something like that.
So even when you have it right, because you are who you are, you can't even get it right. So nice job. So that you turned a winner into a loser, which is what you do. I've got some other good stuff to talk to, but we should give some quick props to Jimmy Donuts. He put up an MJ. If my numbers are correct, and he'll correct me, obviously, if I'm wrong, but I have him for plus 23 stars. So Jimmy
Donuts?
Yep. Let me just pull this up here. Yeah, he had the Cowboys, he lost the Bears, he lost the Bengals, but he had the Rams, he had the Chiefs, and he had an 11-star, if you remember that basketball game with Illinois. So
Rams, Chiefs. Well, the Rams weren't technically his; they were Omar's, who's Mahoney's. So I can't.
Okay, all right. Well, we won't give him those. Well, he'll just be a 19.
I mean, I cannot fathom is that Omar is a plus EV sports better. We might have him on the show.
We'll give him a Robin Yount then, for those of you who are old enough to remember number 19 for the Milwaukee Brewers. Robin Yount.
Sounds made up.
No, he is the only Major League Baseball player, at least he was back when I used to follow Major League Baseball. Only player to ever win the MVP award playing two different interior defensive positions. He won in 82 as a shortstop, and then I think in like 87 or 89 as a center fielder. Robin Yount, check him out. They played Rock and Robin for him when he
I thought you said interior.
Interior? What now?
I thought you said like interior, meaning like not the outfield. You said center field.
Yeah. Like first base, third base, right and left center. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway.
Interior meaning like inside the ballpark?
Yep.
Like he played inside the ballpark, right?
That's correct. Sorry, my focus is a little all over the place. Next thing, your best performance of the week was in the newly minted Fade the Mahoney circus style but better football picks contest. I'm gonna pull this up. Still with me? All right. Where's it at? Where's my page? This is where everybody picks every game against the spread, star rating, yada, yada, yada. You had the ability, if you would have gotten every game right or subsequently every game wrong, you could have gotten 54 total points. You are either going to finish with -36 or -42 points, depending upon how tonight goes. That is 1 wrong, 2 wrong, 3 wrong, 4 wrong, 5 wrong, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games. You currently have 10 games wrong out of the whatever there were, 14 games. So this is why people, you should.
So I think 10 bathrooms was right when he said that you have an advantage by seeing everybody's picks. You could have just faded me and you could have won the whole fucking thing, I think.
Well, not only is that theoretically possible, I think anybody who's on the fence about entering the contest should enter the contest, and then they will get a link to all the picks on Thursday night. They'll see what you have for all the games, because volume, the volume of your picks, you're going to go anyway. You would have EDonk's picks for the whole weekend for a low, low price. You could theoretically win the contest, but even if you don't, you can just fade all of.
And we don't even rake this shit.
There is no rake.
No rake is better. Daniel Negreanu.
Okay.
No rake.
So
no rake.
The winners of that, it's going to come down to either the game tonight.
Doug Polk or whoever said that.
Doug Polk. Yeah. More rake is better.
Yeah. No rake is better. Not more rake is better. No rake is better.
If the Patriots cover JJD, also
JJ?
Jeffrey from Florida will win. And if the Bills cover, it's going to be a split between DR from the Northwest Burbs and Macaroni. So
DR?
Yep.
Sure.
Coming in hot.
He must have faded himself this weekend.
Yeah, I don't know. He was not around too much. All right. Okay, so I think I've covered why you're terrible at this. I have some poker.
What do you mean terrible at this?
My thesis for the week is you're terrible. You lost, even though you had your 11 star. You got college football. You lost stars. You got both games wrong on Circa. You mushed yourself on Sunday Night Football by having the winner and somehow losing 4 figures, even though you knew who the winner was. And then in the contest, you got just about everything wrong, including your 11-star play on Jaguars. Does that all sound right?
I guess.
All right. Gave props to Jimmy Donuts. I had some poker room theory stuff from yesterday. I had an impromptu meet and greet session, Fade the Mahoney meet and greet at the boat yesterday. I sent you some stuff. I'm going to read a couple that I wrote down. If you can pull up anything that you've got there that I sent you. Here are my 2 good ones. One Bears fan, because again, Bears fans are the best. One Bear fan confidently declared that yesterday's weather catered to the Bears, so they were going to win. Like any weather matters. And
Tom Skilling was there?
The same gentleman was making some ridiculous comments about who to bet on and how he had multiple teasers going. And then we were talking about last night's game, and he was talking about teasing the Chiefs. And I said, well, why don't you just tease both sides? And he looked at me very earnestly and said, you know what? That's really smart. It's a really good bet. Which in hindsight, I think would have won. So maybe it was a really good bet, but I can't imagine that teasing both sides is any good. All right. Do you got anything from any of the notes?
Yeah, you did mention about a dealer who loved San Francisco yesterday by the name of Lucas.
Oh, no, Franco Harris, we call that guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Franco Harris.
Yeah.
So Franco Harris,
Mhm.
he really liked San Francisco. That was his play of the day. Him and Kingmaker. But the only difference between him and Kingmaker is he doesn't go out and shout it on the top of the mountain, and then when it loses, he just crawls in his bear cave and doesn't say anything about it ever again.
What the more specifically was, I was trying to get some poker room theories from some people, and I was asking him, and before he even answered, I looked at him and I go, "You like the Niners today, right?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, that's the easy one." So that was probably my best read of the day. But that,
And Seattle did their very, very best to try to
they're inside the
give it away.
5, up 7 with like 5 or 6 minutes to go. Just run the ball 3 times, kick the field goal, burn the clock, win the game. No, they tried.
I mean, unless the NFL has changed rules, I don't think there's a 13-point play.
No.
Last time I checked.
But they held on. I benefited from the poker room lock. I think after sharing it with you, I think you personally benefited from it.
Oh yeah, we pounded the Seahawks. Yes.
Okay. What else? Wednesday, I'm working on guests for a Wednesday. Actually trying to get Leo the Legend on, longtime dealer at the local poker room, who might not know what a point spread is, but he'll definitely have lots of poker related stories for us. So I'm looking forward to that.
We got to schedule around his perm. He said he's getting a perm on Monday or Tuesday. So
He's a very handsome
we have
man.
to. Hopefully, he can pencil us in.
He's a very, very handsome man, and he's got
Beautiful hair.
Beautiful hair. So that's that. Can we do the? Let's do a couple of games tonight, and then I can diffuse this bomb that is ticking elsewhere.
And the longer we go in the show, Mike, I feel like maybe it's the lighting or maybe it's something, but you get more gray hairs every week.
Oh, I thought you were going to say handsome. My house is full of females, so if you don't shave your head, it is just going to turn gray. You wouldn't know anything about that, EDonk, but
No gray.
Our house full of females. All right, Bills are favored by 2. Bills are favored by 2.5 tonight with a total of 41. What do you think?
Yeah, we're gonna go, unfortunately, with the Kingmaker, and we were gonna go with the Patriots. The
Patriots plus 2.5. How many
The
stars?
Patriots are currently number 1 in the AFC.
That would be really good for me if they got a first round bye. That would be helpful. How many stars?
This is going to be a 4.5-star play on the Patriots.
Okay.
And
Any thoughts?
I think all of the college kids will love the over, so we'll take the under for 3.
Okay, 3 stars on the under. And who's going to score the first touchdown? I can give you some numbers after you tell me who you like.
Give me a list of like maybe the top 5. I want to maybe.
Of course. Damian Harris, Stephon Diggs, Devin Singletary, Josh Allen, some made up name, Dawson Knox, Matt Breida, Emmanuel Sanders, Rob Gronkowski.
Gronk does not play for either of these 2 teams.
I tried.
I'm not that down.
I couldn't get it by it.
Let's just go with Allen with the little QB sneak.
I had that written down already. You're getting 11-1 on Josh Allen. 11-1. I will definitely hit up Spec Brad. His local jurisdiction doesn't allow online sports betting anymore. They turned it off last week. So I don't know how he's going to make, $2,000 or $3,000 tonight by getting the first touchdown right again. Maybe I can help him out that way.
The Native Americans were getting a little pissed. They weren't getting enough juice or what?
I don't know. They're like state Supreme Court ruled it. You can't have sports betting or something. I guess somebody needs to be bribed, but I'm sure it'll be back. All right. Last thing.
Probably the only bad thing about the state of Florida.
Let's do Bulls game tonight. They're hosting the Nuggets and they're favored by 4. What do you got?
The Nuggets, huh? Hosting the Nuggets. We'll take the Bulls. We'll take the Bulls. We'll take the Bulls. Not too much. 3 stars. Bulls.
3 stars.
Bulls.
All right. That's today's show. Again, I apologize. My brain is trying to put out a fire here. We'll be back on Wednesday. It might be up early Wednesday, and then actually taking a family trip for some soccer in Florida. So the rest of the week is kind of up in the air, but we'll figure it out. That's all I got. You got anything else for the people, EDonk?
Gosh, you might want to sprinkle a little money on Illinois tonight. They're plus 3, 3.5, depending on where you get it at. Illinois at Iowa. If I'm not mistaken, this might be. Oh no, just kidding. I was gonna say I thought it was Illinois' opening in the Big Ten, but it's not.
Okay, Illinois plus the points at Iowa. It's a bonus pick. How many stars? And then I got a bounce. How many stars?
3.5.
3.5 on Illinois. Anything else you?
Nice.
If you feel strongly about anything, it'd be great if you tweet it out to the people. Okay.
I was just gonna say that if I find anything else, I'll send a tweet out. Okay. God bless.
Everybody, fade EDonk. Okay. Bye, everybody.
Deuces.